Hello, folks, and welcome to Fandango Friday, where we examine any liquor or liqueur. And I'm in Louisiana with Louisiana Liqueur Reviews, and I have a product called Capa Cocktails Margarita, 15% alcohol. And Elbow 88 is in Florida. Hello.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, Elbow. So, what do you have tonight?
I've got something new to me. I've never tried one of these before. I've seen them around. It's Thomas Metal. Cheers.
Hello.
It's a ready-to-drink mixture of an Aperol Spritz.
Ooh, cool.
So I've heard of the drink, an Aperol Spritz. And I happen to see this on the shelf today at Total Wine. It's already ready to drink and already packaged, made by Campari. And so I'm going to give it a try. I've never had a Aperol Spritz before.
Okay, that's interesting. I've certainly never had it.
Okay.
Trying to find the website. Let's see what we can find. Oh, here we go. Okay, looks like we're in good shape. All right, now next we have Eric Thomas Metal 75 from Massachusetts.
Cheers.
We have Beverage Ramble in Georgia.
Hello, how are you?
And Hector
Everybody else
in Los Angeles, California. If his equipment works, unfortunately, it may not. Okay, anyway, Thomas Metal, Eric, what do you have?
There's a recipe on the back of the bottle that tells me how to properly drink this, and I've done it before, but I'm gonna just drink it straight and try it with some water as well. I'm gonna do Lucid Absinthe of all things. There you go.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. It was so crusty old the cork broke. I had to break that out and filter out the contents of the end of the bottle there, yeah. But it's a very light greenish,
what is the ABV?
lemony yellow color. ABV is 62% ABV. Ooh.
Ooh.
That's
How you doing?
Get the water. Cheers, John.
Hey, Hard. I'm good. Glad the weekend is here, ready to relax.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, so that's me. So I was gonna bring the Kentucky Tavern tonight, but my partner in crime, my coworker Brian, gave me this bottle to try and review it. This is the Baby Jane Window Jane, 45% alcohol by volume. So that's 90 proof or 93 proof.
Was it 45%?
No, 45.5%. 93 proof?
91.
91, okay. This is based out of New York State, from Window Jane Distilling Company. And there it is right here. 12 batch. Rosdell Miners of New York. Legendary Rosdell Miners of New York. If I'm pronouncing it correctly. So yeah, so that's what I have tonight. And he gave me to go ahead and try it tonight. I'm going to send him the link so you can see what my thoughts are on this bourbon. And it says it's it distilled from distillery from Prosperity is what it says right here.
Does everyone hear me or no? Is my connection okay?
Loud and clear.
Proprietary heirloom corn. Yeah, Distilled from proprietary heirloom corn. Okay, we'll get to it. Okay, now Hector, what do you have tonight?
Oh, I have a Johnny Walker Red Label.
Nice.
Oh, I should get my blue label.
Claude's favorite thing, Johnny.
So I have the 50 milliliter.
Your bottle shrunk.
Yeah. It's a 50 milliliter, small
Yeah,
one.
That's fine. No problem.
That's a one
I
sipper.
probably have the most You know how much? I don't even want to bring up the price. Do you guys want to know the price?
Don't, because the regular size bottle is only about $24. So.
Yeah. Do you want to know do you want to know the price I paid for it?
Sure.
It was $5 for that little miniature bottle.
No, terrible deal. Okay, Claude.
Yeah.
Well, I think Hector I'm very easily persuaded. And look at this full group you have, Mr. Ron. My God, you ought to charge admission. Look at all these. Dave's coming on.
Hey, don't give him any ideas. Come on.
Hey, I have discovered I've never had this drink before. I think I talked to Ron about it 2 weeks ago on the Messenger. I think it's one of the most delightful drink. How many of you guys here like peanuts, peanut butter, things? Well, Old Smoky makes a peanut butter whiskey, and just got this bottle. And what really makes it good is my Area 51 shot glass, by the way. And I'll be talking about that today. Or should I talk about it now? Ron?
It's up to you. It's up to you.
Oh, you guys go ahead. I'll because I want to get my Johnny Walker out now that Hector's drinking it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw your bill label. That was Wednesday night. Yeah.
Oh. It's the dangerous thing is it's very good. It's very overpriced, and it's so darn good. The bottle just keeps going down.
I've had the black also, the black and the double black.
Double black's good, yeah.
Yeah, double black's good.
I can't hear you, Hector. What'd you say?
I have had the black and the double black before.
Oh, we're putting. Oh, look at him! Look at him with the thing here. I'll put it. Which ear is it? Left or
Hey.
is it left or right?
Hey.
We lost our host.
All right, enough of that.
You need a StreamYard account, Rontario, for $25 a month. You can have as 12 people.
We lost our host.
You know what?
Thomas, I was telling him he should use Restream.
As a former IT
It works.
I will seek out a new platform because
You can have like 12 people on Restream.
it's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I think in that
everyone has everything interesting to say and something to impart on to everyone else, and for some reason, this is restricted. This is not good. Where's Jean Pierre? It's Wife Beater Friday.
I'm good,
Wife
bro.
Beater Friday. There it is.
I don't have my t-shirt. I got a t-shirt, but it's not a wife beater.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm also,
I know you're in love now, so
is there too much background noise in my mic or no? Am I okay?
No, you're good. You're good.
Oh, you're good. Okay. I don't know if it's like picking up. I hear
No,
that.
we're good,
No, you're okay.
Oh,
what you guys
So Jay's in the basement. All right. So I would assume that it's Elbow 88's turn to go and do a review. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'll start it off. I got my highball glass here with ice. Normally, you would drink an Aperol Spritz on a wine glass with a stem, but I don't have one of those, so I'm going to make do with the highball glass here. And I need a bottle opener for this type of bottle. This was...
Okay, wait. I'm gonna do mine, and then we'll go through in order. That way, I won't get mixed up.
Okay, that's cool. I'll wait.
If I jump out of sequence,
Yeah, I got you.
tell him what'll happen. Okay, so I have this. David gave it to me. Thank you. I don't know where he got it. It's called Copper Cocktails Margarita. Just add ice. Well, I got it from the fridge, so that'll serve the same purpose. It's from the Netherlands. Could never find out when it was introduced. I found out that they rebranded it in 2019, but their website doesn't really tell you a whole lot helpful information. And maybe it'll focus. It's kind of blurry. Yeah, there we go. It's got a pretty label with all these flowers and a hummingbird and a honeybee and agave and lime. It's kind of cool. All right, so pour some and then I'll show you the website. No coloring added, so it's natural color, which is going to be silver gray looking. Okay, now we'll go to the website. Smells like a margarita. You get the tequila, the lime, the liqueur triple sec, I guess that is. It's fine. It's not really, I'm not going to salt the rim. I don't really like salty drinks at all. Not my kind of thing, but that's not a knock against the product. It's made for people who like margaritas, not made for people who don't care for them. So here's the website with the hummingbird and the flowers. Margarita is one of the world's most popular cocktails made with tequila, liqueur, lime, and natural flavors. Pour straight from the fridge into your glass of choice over crushed ice, which I didn't do. Optional, serve in salt rim glass. By the pool or comfort of your home, doing that now. The Copper Cocktails margarita is best enjoyed in great company, which I have today. At Copper Cocktails, we use the best natural ingredients. Sedimentation might occur. Shake before use. Once open, keep in a cool place, like my refrigerator. So then there's some controversy about where the margarita really started. And it's 15%, and they make a lot of different cocktails, as you can see.
Oh, okay.
An amazing array. And I never heard of them until this was given to me. I literally never heard of this company.
Yeah, neither have I.
In Amsterdam.
Okay.
So that's all I need to show. Their website, like I say, it's nice, but it doesn't give you much background on the company, but it doesn't appear that they're owned by anyone. From what I could tell, it's just a check trademark data and everything is Copper Cocktails. Okay. So yeah, lime, the liqueur, the tequila. We'll never find out what tequila brand they use. Guess whoever they contracted with. Light bodied, semi dry finish. It's pleasant. Once again, I don't really like style of drink, but I don't hate it. I don't want to imply that I hate it. It's just not really my kind of thing, but it's fine, you know. And they did a good job with it, so I'm sure the score will be good. So I'm going to drop out. David will come back in, and I'll be watching everything. So everybody will take turns, and then at the end we'll give the scores, and then we'll come around again. And anybody got any show and tell or promos, and then that'll be it.
All right. Good evening, folks. Again on another Fandango Friday. Happy start to the weekend and all that. I am trying something new. To me, this is a ready-to-drink, pre-made Aperol Spritz. Now, this is, from what I've heard, it's a good cocktail for the summer. So let's pour it out here and check it out. It's like an orange flavor for sure. Got a little carbonation there. It's fizzing up some. A little bit of an orange.
Tom, that was a pre-mixed concoction, so it's ready to go as is.
Yeah, yes, sir. Now, if you were to make, I'm sorry.
Who makes Aperol? Is that a French liqueur or something? Or?
Is it Italian? Yeah.
Italian.
Oh, okay.
Campari. In fact,
I'll tell you now.
Aperol is a liqueur that started in Italy. It was invented by two brothers, Luigi and Silvio Barberi, in 1919 in Padua, Italy. and it's a well-known liqueur over there in Italy. I guess they make it from various botanicals, rhubarb, and
Whoa.
some other stuff. So anyway, that's what Aperol is. Now, to make a spritz, you also need a sparkling wine called Prosecco.
Ooh.
Prosecco wine, and the recipe is 3-2-1. 3 parts Prosecco, 2 parts Aperol, and 1 part like club soda.
Hmm.
But anyway, that's all packaged here, ready to go in a drink.
Sounds like a skinny girl from the 80s drink.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that is an interesting taste.
They were all skinny.
It's a little bit tart, a little bit sweet as well. Orange, you get a little bit of orange flavor there. But there's there's the Aperol Spritz ready to serve. This was $6 for the individual bottle, and it's 200 milliliters, so you get like 1 drink out of it, 1 big drink, I guess.
So is it really good? You think it's worth the price that you paid? Because it's like a mixed out.
Yeah, and it's only 9% ABV. So yeah, I agree. That's a little pricey. Is it worth it? I think it's worth it to you if you like an Aperol Spritz and you've had them, and you know what you're getting, and you want the convenience of having it ready made. Just just open up the bottle. But I think I like it. I'll tell you my score later on. But
Cool.
yeah, for $5.99.
Never heard of that particular cocktail.
Yeah, I hadn't really heard of it much either, except for some reason I've been seeing it at various places online and in newsletters and whatnot. And so I thought, and it's it's like advertised as a summer drink, so I thought I would give it a try.
There you go.
There you go, Aperol Spritz. There's the empty bottle now.
Yeah.
And
That would be a bad theme. Like possibly we could do like since half the country is burning up again, alcohol drinks for hot weather. Fortunately
There you
for
go.
us in Louisiana, we're having a bipolar year this year. This year so far, we're pretty good. Right now it's in the early lower 80s, and at nights it goes to the 70s. So it's like California weather. Or
Oh yeah.
here.
Here's a bad idea for a hot weather day. This particular beverage. It's called absinthe. We're drinking absinthe, baby. What the world?
That's
I thought that
illegal.
Well, no, it's not. Not anymore. It says in very fine print on the back of the bottle, right there. Pause and read. Warning: contents highly flammable. Serious risk of injury if contents ignited. Do not deliberately ignite or consume near open flame.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
Isn't
This
that,
is
what made, isn't that what made Edgar Allan Poe go crazy?
Thomas,
Yeah,
we
maybe.
have a bar. We have a bar in Pirate Alley in the French Quarter that supposedly is the originator of that particular absinthe.
Wow. All right. Very good. It is a product of France. Yeah.
You know, where they like pour it over this little strainer with a sugar cube and all that.
Yeah, they have the whole spiel about how to do that. I'm gonna sans the sugar cube, try it neat, and then I got some water on the side I'm gonna try it with. 62% ABV. It says beet neutral spirits distilled with herbs, with additional herbs added. They say on the back of the bottle, Lucid is distilled entirely from spirits and European herbs. Uses no artificial additives or dyes. Green anise, sweet fennel, grand wormwood, and other fine European herbs. All right. And then they tell you do 1.25 ounces or 1.5 ounces of Lucid into a glass, then place a sugar cube on top, perforated spoon that rests on the rim of the glass. Using the sugar is optional, so I'm going to do this optionally. Slowly drip 4 to 5 ounces of cold water into the top of the ice cube or directly onto the glass, which slowly dissolves into the absinthe. The water causes lucid to loosh into a opaque cloud as the herbal essences emerge from the absinthe and perfume the room. All right, so that's all I'm going to do it minus the sugar. I've done it with the sugar. It's pretty good.
I think you might lose the whole aspect of this particular cocktail without the sugar cube.
Maybe. This cork broke when I was getting the rest of the bottle out, so I had to get a bottle opener for that. So there may be, there's very small fragrance or fragments of that cork. I tried to strain it as best I could. You have this lemon or clear, almost lemon lime kind of a look to it. The nosing on it is very Jägermeister-like. If you smelled Jägermeister, you smelled Lucid just about. Super anise, super fennel seed, super herbaceous, super sweet, really. It smells like a liqueur. It doesn't smell like anything other than that, really. I mean, yeah. Pretty, it's not as pungent on the nose as you would think for the alcohol, but if you get too close to it, then you get like a peppery bite on the nose. So let's take a little sip on its own or two. Cheers to absinthe. Yeah.
It's also a hallucinogenic, I understand.
That is. That's a big one. It is typically hallucinogenic.
So I did notice a peppery bite initially on the tongue. It's got a very oily consistency to it. There is a green apple kind of a flavor next to the anise and the other herbs in the drink.
Watch your language.
Anise. It's definitely not as like cough syrup or cherry or dark fruit as a Jägermeister, but this is very similar along the lines of that. Now, when I am breathing in and out, I'm getting a minty kind of an aspect to the drink. So I'm going to add some cool water to that. It's not as bad as you would think. You don't take really big sips of this, even when you do the water with the sugar cube. You don't take really big sips of this. It's not what it's meant for. But just a little bit of some cool water. There we go. I don't know if you're going to see it. It does get a little bit cloudier and actually less of that lemon lime kind of coloration to it. And when you add the water into it, way more of the anise note comes out. A lot of the other herbs kind of fall to the background. Yeah, definitely more like like a black licorice. And when you drink it at this point, it becomes much more anise flavored. There might be a little spritz of like an orangey note to it as well at this point. And did it become a little bit more sweet? Yeah, it did.
Hold up. I got something I know what you're describing.
I think there's a longer lasting finish. More of the anise and the black peppery zing on the tongue is going on right now.
Would you consider this a mixer, Eric?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I can see why I can see why because I've done it before. I know why the sugar cube is a really nice addition. When you melt the water onto that sugar cube and let that sugar water dissolve into the drink, that is a perfect addition to that. Sweeter sugar is a perfect addition to all the herby anise flavor to this. So that's all I got right now. Not as bad as one would think. I think if you're more into herbal liqueurs, more into sweeter products, this is a good one to try. So if you like black licorice and or you like Jägermeister without all the darker cherry, darker fruit notes, cough syrup notes, maybe the Lucid or some kind of an absinthe is the way to go. Try it in the traditional cocktail with the sugar water in the slotted spoon, and let me know what you think. So cheers for now.
A coworker of mine's, and mentioned my coworker. We stopped at a spot, and I noticed there were I've been seeing this, a lot of herbal bourbons and a lot of this and that. I'm like, I don't know. That's something I want to get my hands on, or even willing to sample or try. I just, like, that just wouldn't be for me. That's just my personal opinion. But
Yeah, this isn't necessarily my thing. I'm going to gravitate towards most of the time. No, it's special occasion kind of deal if you want that, especially at 62%. Yeah, special occasion.
Here I have today, everybody. I got the Baby Jane from Window Jane Distilling Company up in New York City. This is their bourbon, as they say, distill from propriety. Yeah, I got that up too, Jay. I'm reading that too. So
I think that's the newest bottling they have from that distillery.
Yeah, unique propriety corn, creamy spiciness, 91 proof, 45.5% ABV. So this is what I have here. I'll read to what's there. Is a bourbon whiskey made from our own unique heirloom corn, Baby Jane. This unique corn has depth, sweetness, and creamy spiciness. Makes Baby Jane bourbon truly different. Distilled by the Red Hook Distillery, Window Jane Distillery in Red Hook, Brooklyn, and in Kentucky. True small batch, hand assembled in Brooklyn, blended only a few barrels at a time, non-chill filter, proofed with our own mineral water from the legendary Rosendale mines of New York. So,
John, how old is this distillery?
well, the story it says 2024, so 12. This is the 12 batch. I guess this is brand new. Came out this year.
No, the distillery itself.
Oh, I'm guessing it's been around for a while now. I'm not sure. Like I said, a friend of mine gave me this and willing to go ahead and try and review it, and I said, okay, because I was going to bring the Kentucky Tavern.
Do a quick search on that, because I got theories about these younger whiskey and bourbon companies.
Well, this particular one, I know that it does some blending from other sources. I know they do some blending of Indiana distillate as well.
Yeah, and they probably have to source barrels in too.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Indiana, Kentucky, and New York, I believe.
I know exactly where this road's going. $100.
So, like I said, he gave me this as he wanted me to try to review it. Like I said, I was going to bring Kentucky Tavern tonight. So I said, all right, let me try this, and then he'll see it, and everybody gets to see it. My first time trying this. So here it is, what the color looks like. As you can see, beautiful color, nice, unique. Slowly, so far, I've been sipping on this. As they describe the taste, the aroma of salty air, green grape, honeycomb, and cream soda. I haven't really gotten that. Maybe that cream soda aroma, yeah. But the taste of strawberries and cream taffy, salted caramel, fresh figs, allspice, and cafe au lait. The allspice, yes.
So it might be the new vanilla.
Yeah, allspice.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I have gotten the allspice.
You know what that
in terms
means.
of the strawberry and the cream taffy, I have not gotten that. So,
Cream
and then the finish going down, it says peach compote, star anise, cut hay, horchata, soft pretzel, and milk chocolate.
Cut hay. Man, that sounds like something I want in my drink. Cut hay.
Yeah. So, all right, here it is, folks. Let's have at it. Cheers.
Pros.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I am getting that star anise, but that peach compote, as they mentioned, is not there. Definitely the allspice on the tongue immediately. It has a really, really strong oak, maybe a bit of an oakness to it that I'm getting going down. It does have a slight burn to it. But the aroma of salty air, but no. But definitely that cream soda aroma, honeycomb cereal, no. But that's the first thing that came on the song. But that cream soda aroma, yes, is that.
Star anise.
You think it'll get better when you add the water and ice?
I probably, that's what I may end up doing, because I don't think I'll be able to finish this straight like this. I think probably a little ice might help it bring out a little bit more to it.
Ice.
We might get that strawberry and cream taffy, maybe the salted caramel and that fresh fig possibly will come out if I add the ice. But this looks like it's more more of a mixer than drinking it straight, guys. I think with all these things that they're describing, you would rather mix this with something with
Ooh.
Really? Can we get the major screen on John again? Can I take a look at that? Jay, can you put him on big screen?
Jen, what was the proof on there? It was 94 proof?
Yeah.
no 91 for
91. Oh, okay.
Fantastic color.
Yeah, the color's nice. I love the color for sure.
Like this one.
To me, it looks like 91 proof. So it looks more like, to me, more of a mixing thing.
It's almost identical in color.
Yeah. More mixing than drinking it straight because of all those things that they're describing in this. That's kind of how I'm feeling on that. Maybe if I add some ice, and I got some ice right now, maybe my view of it changed. I was going to probably give it maybe a 80 score, but if I add the ice, let's see, it might be higher or lower.
You don't look like you're enjoying it.
It's just because all these different things that they're describing in it. It's just like, wow, okay, and peach.
Well, you're grading it correctly. You're grading it correctly based off of their presumptions of what you should taste.
Nah, screw that. I say screw that and taste it the way that you taste it.
Yeah, and that's how.
No. If they say it should be this, then it should be there. If you're not tasting it, then
I'm tasting the star anise
because I guarantee you that bottle he's getting into right now is not cheap.
My coworker gave me the remnants of what he had, so I don't have any more. And maybe in a way that's kind of a good thing.
Johnny Walker Red Label, baby.
Yeah, I
Let's
have
go,
Johnny
Hector.
Walker Red Label. I have the 50 milliliter, 80 proof, 40%. My man's a car passing by. Yeah.
Sounded like the toilet.
80 proof, $5, huh?
Yeah, $5 for that little bottle.
Damn.
Whip off.
It's one sip, right? One big sip.
Yeah, one sip. I think those are like one shot. It's a one. Isn't it one shot in one of those? In one of the 50 minutes?
Basically.
Yeah, so one shot. 5.
How
Yeah,
about
bar
the
prices.
shot,
I'm paying bar prices at the store. It's like it's just, okay. So I have the. I know what Wano just said. It was more. I think it was more worth it just to like
you
pay up more.
like a 200 milliliter for a decent price. I mean, if you're just looking to get something small, do a couple of drinks.
I just didn't want to have too much of it. I didn't like. I was like, I'm just doing it for the Fandango Friday. So I was like, I don't want to buy a big bottle.
You don't want the drones coming down on you.
The drones, yeah.
Yeah.
And I had ice too. I had ice with mine. Yeah, so it melted away. So the color looks, yeah.
That's a good choice, Hector.
Yeah,
Red's a good choice.
Yeah, I was looking at the website. It's made for like the red labels more for mixing and to have with ice. I was looking at the website before I came on the.
I think that's the best.
Black today, almost got it, but I was like,
I think the Johnny Walker.
About to do the black. Oh, you were gonna do the Johnny Walker Black.
I was looking at a bottle today, but I passed on it.
Oh,
I think the Johnny Walker Red Label is the best-selling Scotch whiskey in the world, by the way.
Oh, is it?
Oh yeah. See what the world thinks. See what you think of that. Do you agree with the world or not?
Yes.
So Hector, do you usually drink Scotch when you're drinking?
No, I'm like I try different things. I'm not like a huge like.
Okay.
I'm not like I try anything. Like,
so Hector, can you tell us about what you're drinking? Can you describe?
Oh yeah,
it?
it's I mean, it tastes peaty and
a little smoky.
Yeah, smoky and. Yeah, I see on the website it says cinnamony, but I don't taste the cinnamon. I don't know where they.
Oh, no suggestive thing. All
the
right.
suggestive thing.
Yeah.
It shows it right there on the website.
Right.
Saying cinnamon and fruit. I don't really black pepper is saying black pepper. I don't taste black pepper. I don't know. I don't.
Cool. Do you like it?
Yeah, what do you think?
I do. I actually do. I bought in some. Yeah, I've had some others Well, but I've had some other blended Scotch. I was gonna bring the white label Doers. I was gonna bring the white
Ooh,
label Doers, but I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't bring that.
that's a beginner stage in
Yeah, the beginners.
the Scotch journeys.
Yeah.
Let's start somewhere.
Yeah, I gotta start somewhere. I'm not.
Yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one. I'd recommend it.
Yeah. What else What else do you guys recommend for like scotches, if blended scotches?
I think one of the most accessible, I would guess. Well, you're drinking the most accessible, honestly. I think one of the more accessible ones in different whiskey circles that people would say a good one to try would be a blended Scotch called Monkey Shoulder. And if I'm not mistaken, Monkey Shoulder is, so a blend can be really like one of two things, or really one of three, I guess. You can blend all kind of grain whiskeys together. You can blend all kind of single malts together, or you can do a blend of a malt and a grain whiskey. I think the Monkey Shoulder is from different distilleries, and they're blending single malts together.
Does anybody know how many bottles they use like to blend like the Johnny Walker, like or they don't say how many bottles?
I think they kind of disclose a lot of this information, but they may give you some hints as to what distilleries they're grabbing barrels from.
Okay.
Yeah, I had Monkey Shoulder. I didn't really think it was all like great.
No, but it's like,
I mean, I don't mean to rain on the parade. Or
yeah, go ahead.
You know what? If you want to try a Scotch, if you want to step on a single Glenlivet, just a regular old Glenlivet, it's going to cost you about $40 a bottle. That's a real good one.
Yeah.
I think you'd like that one. That's also a beginner's step into the world of Scotches.
I was gonna buy Lensmore also. One day I'm gonna buy Lensmore.
Hector,
Yes.
Demi tu vaso. Show me your glass. Here, I'm gonna pour.
Your glass. Well, show me the bottle.
Here, let me pour you.
Here.
Let me pour you a little here.
Oh, you get the blue label. Look at it.
You already broke it open.
You got a $200 bottle over there. All right. Well,
187 at Costco.
Go down. Go down.
Come on down to Colorado, Hector.
$40 for theirs.
All right.
The only trouble is it's so good. It's
going down.
What about, hey, there's also Grant's blended Scotch, and you got Cuddy Sark. And but yeah, those are
Cuddy
more
Sark's
like
good.
cheaper.
Cuddy Sark's an old brand that all the pop-boys used to drink in the bars. That's pretty good. You can save some coin on that one. Nothing wrong with Cuddy Sark.
Famous
Cuddy Sark.
It's a very old brand.
How about Famous
So it's
Grouse?
gonna be a little raw and rough.
You want a good blended Scotch that doesn't cost much? Famous Grouse. Very good. Very
What's it called? Famous
Cuddy Sark.
Grouse. Yeah, it's like a little small bird. They make one called the Naked Grouse, which is their blended malt whiskey.
Which is the one that's called? Isn't it like an Irish whiskey called like Breast? Oh, I don't know. It's called. What is it?
Oh,
called?
Redbreast. Yeah, that's kind of that's like $64-ish for a 12.
Oh, that's 664.
Yeah, but we're going from apples to oranges here, kids. We're going
Flavored whiskey with Cloud Diamond.
going in two different countries.
Oh, okay, we're going to different. Oh, that's. Okay.
Ireland.
On to Claude.
Yay! My sister-in-law introduced me to Old Smoky. It's got a nice, I love the bottle design, and it's got a nice, decent cork. Makes that nice squeaky sound, secure. Anyway, the first time I had Old Smoky on, and I think I had it on the show, it was Mango Habanero, and I don't know. This company is. The more I look at this company, the more I'm impressed. If you ever see their webpage. They have you ever seen? They got the what do you call those old jam jars full of cherries and they
like those mason jars.
Yeah, mason jars. Thank you. And
For
they got a
moonshine.
mason jar full of cherries, and they call it moonshine cherry. I've got to have that someday. It's a little pricey. I think it's like $20.
Yeah, I've seen the old. They make the moonshine. No moonshine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Make a Manhattan with those cherries. Yeah.
Oh, baby. Oh, anyway, I love the mango habanero, and I talked about it. And I got into peanut butter. Somebody told me try the peanut butter. And there's a lot. If you notice, this is a peanut butter whiskey, and Let me to your health, gentlemen.
Cheers.
Salud, sir.
Hmm.
Happy Friday.
I got to tell you something. This is one. It's a whiskey. Help me out here. It's called a whiskey. It's really a liqueur. It's a peanut butter liqueur. It's the most it's smooth, it's delicious, it's satisfying. Straight up or on the rocks. It's one of the best things I've ever tasted, or new things I've ever tasted. It's really good. It was $21 for the bottle, and I'll tell you what, it's worth it. It's delicious. It's this is 750 milliliter from Gatlin, Tennessee, and I think it's it's a little high in the proof. I look at that. No, 60% proof, 30% alcohol by volume. So that's not so bad. Maybe it's a if you love peanut butter and you love a liqueur after dinner or something.
Yeah.
This is just one of the most satisfying. I love a little liqueur after a good dinner, and this is just like it's smooth, it's sweetness. The peanut butter taste is very natural. You're not getting that ersatz peanut butter. This company, they have an amazing webpage too. I got to look up. Do you guys know anything about this company, Ron? Do you know anything about them?
Claude, you're digital gumbo right now.
Yeah, kind of. I didn't know if that
you're
was
trying
me
to
or
break
not.
up, Claude.
Now
They
It
do
seems
a
like
lot-
your internet connection is going out. I think
They do flavored moonshines and clear moonshines as well.
yeah, I've seen the
moonshines.
I've seen the moonshines. I know about the moonshines.
So those are your unaged style of green whiskey.
Yeah.
With the corn.
So before I go, I have to
There you
show
go.
you. Okay, we're gonna play Let's Make a Deal. How much
Oh.
did I pay for it?
Yeah, hams.
You paid $14.99.
Very close. Drop it $1.
Oh.
Nice.
And I got to tell you something, people. I think
like
it's
that
like
beer.
I think it's equivalent to a good PBR.
Oh, absolutely, is it? Yeah, sure.
And it's for just a regular having a cold one on a hot summer day, $13.99 for 24 cans. Okay.
What I'm having tonight.
Budweiser.
McDonald's costs more than that, Claude.
Yeah. And it's good beer. You put it in the freezer for 10, 15 minutes and pour it out. It's a good drinking beer. It's not the greatest beer in the world, of course not.
I have a local store that sells 6 packs of pints for $7 of the hams. It's a really good deal.
I got hams in North Carolina at Lowe's Supermarket for $3.99 a 6-pack.
Woo!
Yeah,
really good.
Don't you love a bargain?
Don't you just love a bargain?
But I just had to share that with you guys. I've never seen beer that is about the cheapest beer I've ever bought in my life. 24 cans for $14.
Yeah.
You ain't seen nothing. Wait till we do show and tell.
Okay.
Woo!
Hey, Ron, if you could, that old Smoky, if you could, on the top there, they have other product or something. What is it? They have those moonshine jars, those mason jars.
All drawers.
Yeah, there's a hell of a lot of variety to that old smoky stuff.
I'll tell you, I'm seeing them in
I see that around a lot too.
I'm seeing them all over the country. There they are.
Yeah.
It's like people want a cross between a liqueur and a whiskey.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I want something flavored like a liqueur. So they get something in between.
Oh, stop at the cherries there, Ron.
Moonshine pickles. Yeah, pickles.
Yeah, I've seen the pickle one.
Hell yeah, I love pickles. Kosher deal only.
I'm gonna buy the cherries.
What if you add that as a marinade or something to, I don't know. You said with that pickles right there, maybe to some brisket or something. I don't know. Something.
Ooh.
Brisket?
Yeah.
Cherries brisket.
100 proof weight.
No, the pickle one. No, not the cherries. The pickle one.
Pickle one, yeah.
The cherry one. Ooh.
Ooh.
They got that blue colored one. That's their higher proof White Lightning.
I mean, the marketing is in the creation of these unique products. I mean, they're doing something right there.
There's a lot of similar brands to this one that do a lot of similar things in the mason jars. Yeah.
So is it really moonshine or is it whiskey or what is it?
No, it's whiskey.
corn
It's whiskey that's not created in the woods at an illegal proof or something by a legal distiller.
Okay.
That's all moonshine's just corn whiskey.
That's not
And they add
aged.
flavors to it, kind of like this stuff.
That's where the apple pie moonshine came from. They stuck
Right.
cinnamon sticks in it and apple juice to cut the strong alcohol taste so you could drink it right from the still. That's how apple pie moonshine came to be.
Yeah, a lot of people make that locally, and they use a Everclear recipe.
Oh, yeah, sure. Ooh, Everclear. You can buy that on the shelf. Wow.
All right.
White T-shirt. You got the white heater.
You got the look.
I got the
All
white
right.
tonight.
So,
This way to the beach, girls.
all right. So let's get this straight.
Not Jersey Shore.
But,
Head to the Jersey Shore.
yeah. Tonight we're looking at Rich and Rare Reserve coming in at 40% alcohol per volume, and it's still in a glass container.
Yes.
It's
David?
tell by appearance, it is a Crown Royal knockoff.
David.
Oh, yeah.
Between this and the other one this is probably about a third cheaper. And yes, when you were here, all three of us did this.
It was awesome.
We did a trio tasting on
Yes. And if Jay can show a picture of the three of us together doing it, that would be awesome.
I want to get that on a t-shirt.
That was fun.
I took a picture of that one last time.
That was a
I
fun
haven't
video.
bought a t-shirt like that yet. Oh, Herb's saying.
Put
Anyway,
on a t-shirt.
so the appearance on this is coming through. It's like a golden, real dark. And this is also by the Saserac Company, which is an original distiller in New Orleans.
Hmm.
It's golden to kind of like a bright amber color. So almost like a burnt orange. Nice alcohol legs in the glass. On the nose, it's real subdued. You're not getting punched with the alcohol and some of these products that you taste and you sample. You'll smell it and alcohol just kind of goes up in your nostrils and kind of overtakes your senses. This isn't happening with this one. It almost has the texture when I taste it. Not the flavor, but texture of a butterscotch candy. Like if you had the Breyers butterscotch hard candy, it leaves kind of like a texture in your mouth.
Mhm.
It goes down real smooth. Yeah, it's good. It's good. If you want something that's a real good mixer, you can go with this. I'm drinking it just by itself, just tasting it, slowly sipping on it. It's really good. It's not overly alcohol. The alcohol, the flavor, and the consistency of this all work together. It's going to get a very favorable score for me. Again, this is what I refer to this as poor man's crown. So if you see it's worth picking up. I found it for $9.99 again today.
$10.99 for me at a couple of places.
It kick around $1. Some places it's up to $13 and $14.99, but I found this for $9.99. I believe it's the same price that we paid for it. Was that 4 or 5 years ago when we all got together to do this at my place?
Yep.
Or maybe it was $8.99. I'm not sure.
It was good. It was superb. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's a real good one. You don't have to throw around a whole lot of dollar out there. It's everywhere. You don't have to go run this down. It's out there. It's just one of those real good, not really knock your socks off, but you know what? For $10, you're gonna get a really good product to drink. I like it.
$10. That's free.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my god.
Yeah, basically, right?
$10. Hey, look, we've all spent a lot of money on things that didn't even step up to the plate. You know, I got this. It was $32. Not stepping up to the plate. It's 90 proof.
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah, not stepping up to the plate. Made by the Willet people. Not there. They should have thrown this away. They should have sold to Costco.
Shit.
You know, there's other things I had didn't step up to the plate. You know, we spend money. We got this one, $22. Didn't step up to the plate.
Bluffs.
Yeah.
Bluffs.
Didn't step up to the plate. So, you know, there's lots of things you gamble with because you want to experiment. You're like, oh, well, that's a new brand. This is a new brand. But they don't really step up to the plate. Now, one thing that did step up to the plate was this one.
Ooh.
And I'm sure people
barrel
paid
strength.
a lot of money for this.
Barrel strength, baby.
Same as this one.
Really?
Yep.
Whoa, what? All right.
Yep. And this one retails a heck of a lot more than this one. So this one's full retail price. This was discount, of course.
I saw a bottle of Buffalo Trace today for $46. A little.
That's crazy. No, thank you.
No. What size? 8. Claude, what
750
size?
probably.
The $7.50.
Hell no.
Here's the problem.
Wait a minute.
Go to Costco. You'll pay $25 for that.
Right.
Should be no more than 30, really.
Mathern's has Buffalo Trace for $24.99 right now.
Good deal.
Now,
Colorado, Ron, and you can't get Buffalo Trace. It's a supply and demand thing.
Allocated.
Yeah.
All right.
The bull.
Oh, crap. So now this product here, which I just spilled a little bit, it's good. It's well made. It's not for me, but that's irrelevant.
You need an umbrella in that class.
I need an umbrella. I need one of those little birds that do that. But it's still well made. I'm going to give it a good score. Oh, you got some on my glasses.
Oh, Ronald, what were you having again? You were having a cocktail, like a compound.
It's listed down there. It's
right there. Okay.
Margarita ready to drink.
Margarita sin sal.
A ready to drink bottled cocktail called Coppa Cocktails Margarita. I'm going to score it an A because I think I'd like to try more of their stuff. I doubt I ever will, but so probably won't see it. But 93 out of 100. I think that's fair. As far as show and tell, well, I'll tell you about it. I won't show you. I have this thing called WD Spirits blended Scotch whiskey. It is a thing, but I don't mean it like it's a noun, a thing. I mean it's a thing like it's a thing. I got to drink this thing, So that's coming up. Luckily, only for about 4 more days, and then I'm done with it, except for maybe twice a year. Just goes to show you how unpleasant a private label store brand can be. I was showing that distillery there. Old Montreal Distillery is where the Sazerac Canadian whiskeys come from. It was a Seagram's distillery, started in 1926, but they bought it from Seagram's when they decided to sell all their liquor business. So that's how they got it. All right. So as far as promos, I mean, Sunday we're doing Super Sunday. Any beer, wine, liquor, coffee, tea. Sometimes Claude brings coffee to review.
I wish I could join. It's like 7 in the morning. It's like 7 in the morning my time when that happened.
But it would be a good time for coffee or tea. You see?
Like coffee.
So and then next Wednesday we have a theme. Next Wednesday, which is what, the 24th. Our theme is any Bell's beer. Any Bell's beer.
What is Bell's beer?
Well, they make like Bell's Two Hearted Ale. Bell's.
It's a brewery named the Bell's Brewery.
Yeah, they sold out, but it was started by a guy named Larry Bell, and he sold it about 2 years ago because he wanted to.
Kalamazoo Stout.
Yeah, yes. A lot of beers. Look on their website, the Oberon wheat beer. So that's really it for me. I'm going to cut out of here, and then I'm going to bring David back.
Ronald, I can mention what I can go. I'm just gonna mention two things. I'm gonna like two beers. My next two beers are I can go. I'm gonna probably get going. I'm just gonna mention I'm doing Kirchen Ichiban and Sapporo. Those are my two next uploads.
Okay, Kirin Ichiban and Sapporo.
Nice.
Those are good Japanese beers.
Oh, and I didn't give my rating for my.
I was about to
give
say
it like.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna give it like an 85, like a B minus, maybe like a B. 85, like
85 would be a B. Yeah, 85.
Yeah.
like a B, like.
Good,
Yeah,
but
I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna like. I think I'm gonna leave you guys. You can bring Dave back in. I'll be watching.
Good to see you, Hector.
Bye.
Cheers.
Bye.
Cheers, Hector.
Oh, Thomas, I need to join you one of these Wednesdays. I need to join Wild Card.
I'll get you a link. You can join.
Yeah, I'll talk to you about it. Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Salud. Vaya con Dios.
he usually puts the link in Beer Talk, so that would be comedian. Hector's a member of Beer Talk, so that's about it.
Sir.
What the hell?
Take it easy, Hector. Since I'm late to
You
the
still
game.
got
Oh,
it.
another
You
bottle.
got it. You still got
Oh,
it, Jay.
Sazerac product. Here we go.
You still got
Sazerac.
it, Jay. What the hell?
Boo.
You can't finish that bottle.
No, you can't.
Can't you give it?
You think
Hey,
that's the only
hey,
bottle?
Hey, Jay. Hey, Jay. Let me ask you. Does your daughter
Just keeps
like,
on getting
has
it
she
keeps
tried
on
it?
getting fuller and fuller.
Has your daughter tried it, Jay? She doesn't
No,
like
I
it.
don't. I don't think she has.
Okay.
There he
Mm.
goes.
Oh, Tabasco. But this is actually when it was made by Brown Foreman.
Yeah.
This is Brown Foreman. Brown Foreman. They sold it to Sazerac. But this was one of the last things Brown Foreman made before they sold it. Second thing, Jean, it's not Window Jane, it's Widow Jane.
Widow Jane.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Widow.
You're thinking of a window company. They'll come install it. Anderson. You're thinking of Anderson Windows. And then thirdly, I found out that Widow Jane is owned by Heaven Hill. Heaven
Yes,
Hill.
sir.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's why I kept showing that it's owned by Heaven Hill. But
And by the way, I enjoy Heaven Hill. It's a good
Me
price
too.
if you can find it. One place I know I can get it for about $42.
Oh, the bottled and bond. Yep.
The bottle and bond for $42. Other places sell it for about like $47 to $50.
All right. Now but the goal for Widow Jane is to have all their products produced in New York, in Brooklyn. Eventually, if you get started 3 years ago, you can't sell 10-year age bourbon. If you started 3 years ago, it's got to come from somewhere else. Okay, that's all I got to say. Now,
I got a question about the Widow Jane. Is their goal to have their whiskeys taste like taxi exhaust systems?
I don't think so.
Produce
Yes.
whiskey in the middle of a city that's smog infested.
Oh no, I like New York.
Just like Los Angeles.
And Chicago.
Yeah.
Las Vegas.
Okay, that's what I was drinking tonight. This is another bottle. Somebody asked the price in the chat there. It was $5.99 for that 200 milliliter. But that's for a single. If you buy it, they have a 4-pack. It's like $18. So, but it's not cheap. It's not inexpensive. But anyway, you get yourself a drink already made, $5.99. I like this. I'll give it a 90. I'll give it an A. It's a nice taste. It's orangey type taste, a little bit tart, and very refreshing. I see why it's a popular summer drink, the Aperol Spritz.
So you said 90?
Yeah, I give it a 90. I give it an A. It's good. It's a good tasting drink. I would buy it again. I'd be interested to try making my own, but see, then you have to buy a $20 bottle Aperol, probably a $20 bottle of Prosecco, and you got your soda. So, in a way, you know, if you just want to have the drink itself, you know, $6, that's not too bad. I mean,
No.
I wouldn't make a habit of buying them. You want some more variety. But anyway, that's the Aperol Spritz. Happened to see that at Total Wine. As far as promos, I got a channel. It's called Elbow 88, same as down there. And feel free to check it out anytime. I appreciate it. And Saturday nights, I've been doing a show at 11 p.m. Eastern time. Thomas Merrill is making stuff there in his microphone. But anyway,
Muting.
yeah, Saturday night, 11 p.m. Feel free to join me. I'll play the piano, sing a few songs, have a few drinks, and have some fun. So, what the hell? I still got one of these down here.
It's a what the hell moment. All right.
Mango Shada. Oh yeah, I like that.
See?
What
It's
the hell?
taking me a while to get through it, but that's what the
It's
hell.
just an orange night for you.
Yes.
What the hell?
So,
Aren't you glad you found that?
yeah.
Mm.
All right, guys. Thanks for having me in here. It's been my pleasure again for a Friday, Fandango Friday. Appreciate it. I'm almost done with this one, so I'll just sit back and listen to the rest of you guys. But cheers.
Cheers, Elbow.
Bros. All right. We're drinking Lucid Absinthe. And the traditional drink when you place the sugar cube on top of a slotted spoon, and then you pour some 4 to 5 ounces of ice cold water into the glass with the actual Lucid Absinthe. I've done that before. It is a very sweet, kind of an aperitif kind of a drink. In general, even with the water, it's taming down some of the really initial rush of the really herbaceous kind of sweet flavors, but it is bringing out in its own way. It's taming down some of these other herbal flavors when you add water, and it's giving out more of an anise flavor, and more of the finish of the product has more of that black licorice candy sweetness with that anise in it. So not quite as medicinal cherry cough syrup as, say, a Jägermeister, but I would akin this to the flavor of like a Jägermeister with 62% ABV on it. Not my really, it's not bad. It's really not my cup of tea. It's a little bit too sweet, herbal, liqueur, sweet, thick, kind of in syrupy in the mouthfeel for my liking, and maybe a little bit too much ABV. But I guess I would try a whiskey that's 62% and see what that's like. But other than that, I guess I would give that an 80 out of 100. I don't really have any faults with the absinthe stuff. The only kind of a usage I know for it is that traditional drink in France with the sugar cube in the water. So if that's something you'd like to explore, and the allure of absinthe once being illegal, maybe having the hallucinogenic properties, if all that historical nature to absinthe tickles your fancy, go try it. I haven't looked recently. This is like the first bottling of one of the first bottlings of absinthe that came out since they were allowed to sell this in the United States. So this bottle's been sitting around for a while, and that's why the bottle cap and the cork corroded on the very end of the bottle. It was about I don't know. There's like 3 or 4 ounces in the bottle, so there wasn't much left. But yeah, 80, not my cup of tea really. But if you like herbal liqueurs, this is one to try before you die. The absinthe style. Cheers, everybody. And it's got a really nice looking eyeballs on it. There you go.
I see. Thomas, it's like I say,
need a promo for
you get one made at a bar.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I gave Jay that premix, because he was doing so many these concoctions, most of these beer-based things, and they would call them margaritas, and you would get them all grades until you got a real mixer, and then you didn't seem to be too happy about it.
Yeah.
I was happy about it. I was happy about it.
You're lucky to give it a good grade. So
Okay, what I didn't say, but
Elbow reminded me. I got the that's my channel of YouTube, Thomas Mel 75. We do beer reviews, whiskey reviews. I'm getting into agave spirits. Go check that out. We do the Wild Card Wednesday, 7:30 Eastern time. Bring a beer, wine, spirit. Just don't be a douche. It's during Jay's program, unfortunately. So go have both tabs open and watch both people at the same time. Give everybody a thumbs up in the community. We all could use it. And what else?
I have a question.
What's up? Yeah.
When you say agave spirits, is that the Harvard term for tequila? Or
If I want to drink anything that's not classified as tequila and it's made with agave, and that's the plant, and mezcal's included.
Okay.
Yeah. Agave, tequila or mezcal. Yeah.
Okay.
Mutually exclusive on that. And I drum in a band called Oxblood Forge. We're on streaming platforms. If you like Black Sabbath, Iron Maiden, stoner doom metal, go check it out. Cheers.
Cheers.
Appreciate it. Cheers.
All right, thanks for joining. And feel free to join anytime, of course. Now,
Thank you, sir.
All right. So I have the Baby Jane. I did add a little bit of ice to it. To this, I would say what came out is a little bit of that salted caramel, and also I did get a little of that peach and slightly milk chocolate in this, but
sounds like Dairy Queen here.
Exactly. You know, but if you look at the website and everything else, so my original score was going to be 83 out of 100. I'm probably going to go slightly up to 87 out of 100 on this one. It brought those flavors, but I don't know if I want to get this again. It's just, you know,
why don't you just say you don't like it?
yeah,
I'm not, you know.
Sounds like it might be one of those price point disappointments to me.
You know, and I didn't ask. He gave it to me. I didn't ask how much what the cost was of this, but
I can tell you, it's up there.
Yeah,
all those Widow Janes are up there.
You know, like I said, Widow Janes. You know, sometimes, you know, like you said, just like with everything, you think you pay more if you're getting good stuff. Sometimes that's not always the case. And same thing, you know, you do pay more, you get good stuff. And then if you pay less, you get good stuff or bad stuff. So it's like,
Mathern's got,
you know,
Mathern's got some specialty Heaven Hill today that only like 2 stores in New Orleans could get. They got the Heaven Hill Rye specialty and the Heaven Hill Bourbon specialty. I think they were $82 a bottle.
Ooh. So, but so that's my feelings on this product. So,
do you think
go ahead.
Do you think when we overpay for a really high-end whiskey or bourbon or whatever, we have to justify it? It's got to be great because we paid twice as much or 3 times as much.
Darn tootin' scootin', it's got to be twice as better.
Yeah.
Putting up twice the money, it's got to be twice as better.
But if it's
exactly.
Anywhere in life, you go to a restaurant, you got to pay a certain amount of money. You expect service, food, or anything. You're going to entertain. That's what spirits do. The spirits will entertain you. Do they not?
Yeah.
Yes, that's why we're doing this.
So don't you expect more out of a higher priced product?
Yes.
You don't expect to get disappointed. You don't expect it to taste any less than an OG.
Now, Jean-Pierre, what are you going to bring next Friday?
Like I said, I was going to bring Kentucky Tavern. I still have it.
All right. Well, I'll look forward to that next week.
And can I finish what I have?
Yeah.
Coming
I'm just saying. I'm just bringing that up. I'm looking forward to it.
So, all right.
Speak.
I have. Hopefully, all you enjoyed the video review of Alpha and the other review I did of the Summer Rattler by Joseph Brow, Gordon Birch, that's sold at Trader Joe's. I'm sure. I don't know if they're still on the channel with us. I have the Pernine. From Wicked Weed Brewing Company, the Hazy IPA.
Ooh,
yeah,
nice flavor.
29%. See that right there, Wicked Weed. in what part?
Yeah.
Of North Carolina? I think it's Asheville, North Carolina.
Pretty-
Claude,
pretty-
I don't know if you've been to Asheville. From what everyone tells me, it's a beautiful city. So I need to
They call it
visit.
Asheville. Is that a reflection on
Asheville.
growing of tobacco?
Yeah, Asheville, North
They call
Carolina.
it Asheville. I would think so.
Excuse me. Yeah, Asheville, North Carolina, and Portsmouth, New Hampshire. The brewery's there. Wicked Wheat Brewing Company. So Eric, that's in your neck of the woods too. And Asheville, North Carolina. So I have that. I still got,
Ooh, that looks good.
the Pilsner. I still have
What
that.
the apps is that?
Oh yeah, Ephes. And Jean, I watched your alpha this morning.
Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I appreciate the response. Thank you and everyone else. And 2 beers from Melvin Brewing Company. I have the Killer Bees American Blonde Ale. Melvin Brewing Company. And I have their Melvin IPA. Another one. This is a regular style IPA. Let's hope. And I bought this one today. This is from Japan, called Snow Beer.
Oh yes.
Right here, $1.99 I paid for this.
How much?
Yes. Yes, I'm familiar. I've heard about it.
4.2%, if I believe, if that's the ABV on this one.
Yes, 4.0.
4.0. So yeah. So that's it. I'll have something for Super Sunday. 10:30 a.m. Eastern, 7:30 a.m. Pacific. And next Friday, I'll have a Bell's beer, which one that may be. Possibly Kalamazoo Stout or the or Two Hearted Ale, more likely. But we shall see. That is it, everyone. Enjoy the weekend. Be safe. Stay out of trouble.
Thank you.
Oh, is it my turn?
It is.
All right, guys. Today we were doing the Rich and Rare Reserve. Typical 40% alcohol per volume. Real smooth. It's got a great color. Brought to us by our friends at Saserac. As Jay pointed out, it's brewed somewhere up there. Bottled down here.
Yeah, Montreal.
Yeah, there's a little talk on the back of it. A little brief talk on that. It says distilled in Canada in small batches, aged patiently in hand-picked oak barrels, rich and rare reserve delivers a distinctive smoothness and an unparalleled elegance. Yeah, no, that's a fair assessment of this whiskey. You can get this anywhere. I call it the poor man's Crown Royal. It's Canadian whiskey. It's not overly sweet. It tastes like whiskey. It doesn't have like that Canadian punch to it like most of them would have. It's kind of like a neutral party here. So I would say go ahead and pick it up. It's decent. Great color. Tastes good. You can drink it like this. You can drink it any way you want. So promos, I have stumbled across this guy, a Prairie Christmas Bomb. This is 2021. Of course, y'all know this at a really great price. I found this at one of my honey holes. Paid 67 cents for this. This retails for $9.99 a bottle. And
That was the deal. That was the deal. Oh, what score you give? What score you give the Rich and Rare Reserve?
oh, it's an A. I'll give it like a 92. It's good.
And then we got to get. Oh, I'm sorry, Claude. I skipped you.
It's a it's not a big investment. It's not a big investment at all. So if you see it, pick it up. Hey, look, it's got some kind of coat of arms on it, so it's got to be good. So that is it. I found this guy too.
67 cents.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one's the 2021 edition. I can't really see what the alcohol per volume is on this one. It is 13.
Oh,
13. So you know this will stand the test of all the cellared ones I have.
But it's 7 months old at least.
It's 3 years old, Claude. It's almost 3 years. Yeah.
Okay.
Now this one is in date, and this one I found for the same price, and this one will retail out of 4-pack, $13.99 or $14.99, depending on where you get it at.
Whoa, that looks good.
oh yeah.
It's delicious.
What
Maybe
is
one
it?
day-
What is it?
Maybe one day I'll revisit it. I don't know if I ever tried the Le Chiffre.
Maybe one day you will revisit it. Maybe.
I'm sorry, Claude. I apologize. I screwed up.
No.
All right, that's it, guys. Good night.
I could listen to you guys ramble all night long about this stuff. I had the Old Smoky peanut butter whiskey, delicious, love it, good value. Give it a healthy 92, same score Dave gave. I would buy it again. I always judge things do I enjoy it? Would I buy it again? Is it a good value? That's the kind of the way I look at things. By the way, the new cryptocurrency in my household is Ham's Beer. The UPS driver, I buy a lot of stuff from Amazon. UPS driver came and I gave him a couple cans of Ham's Beer, and the man smiles.
I just want to make one observation. Everyone in the group got the memo except for Jay.
About?
We're all wearing white shirts. What happened?
It's summer.
What happened?
It's called. What is better?
The opposite. He's going to the concert black T-shirt. What in the world?
Costco.
One other thing before y'all move on. There's a lot of talk of Star Anise and fennel being thrown around in drinks. I'm telling you right now, the OG is this one. You want to get one that's going to work for you? It's right here. Well,
Sambuca's always good.
Yeah. From Italy. Man, this is the OG right here. I mean, speaking of OGs, not spending a whole lot of money. OG right here, man. You can't go wrong with this. You're not going to throw a whole lot of money down, but you know it's going to be.
And since you mentioned,
if y'all want to get together and discuss about like the newer whiskeys versus the old guards, I can tell you why these whiskeys are costing y'all a lot of money. So we can save this for another episode if y'all want to have a group discussion on that.
Okay. Claude, you were going to say something?
I was going to say we need to have white T-shirt night. Costco or what's their brand name? Oh gosh,
Kirkland's.
Kirkland, thank you. Costco, Kirkland white 100% cotton T-shirts are the most comfortable thing to wear in the summer. They're the best. You cannot beat them. And we're all wearing white. Well, except for our host, we're all wearing white shirts tonight.
Right.
So anyway, always a pleasure, gentlemen. I hope are things cooling down where you live?
I can't hear you, Claude. What you say?
What I said, 45 degrees this morning.
It just rained. It just rained just now here. So it's kind of things will be cool this weekend. It'll be in the 80s, early 90s, but it'll be pretty. It won't be humid here in the in the Atlanta area.
Wait, I can't hear anything. What'd you say?
Oh, amazing. Anyway, the new cryptocurrency, Ham's Beer.
Boom.
I like it, but it's not really popular in Louisiana, so we have trouble.
We don't really get a big discount off of that. I mean, Miller High Life is the same price, and to me,
$4.99.
We're not getting that. We're getting the same price as anything else here, and we got so many other beers priced the same with more flavor. So I had it. To me, it's a good beer.
You can use this, Dave. You can use this as currency. Somebody pumps your gas.
Only find that at local Walmart stores in the 6-pack pints. That's it.
The kid pumps my beer
anywhere else.
You can use this as currency now. You can tip your UPS driver with Ham's Beer. You can the kid who pumps your gas. Here, have a cold one. You know, it's the new
I think a
currency.
cold one over some money anyway.
You guys are great. Always a pleasure. Thank
Now,
you.
Claude, what promos?
I have nothing to promote. Let me think about it. I'm not even performing at Chuck E. Cheese Pizza Palace. I'll probably do a video this week. I'll probably just join you guys on Sunday.
Okay. You always bring some interesting coffee.
Oh, it's always good. I don't know how you guys do it. There's something about those Sunday mornings. I'm amazed that you guys can do that on Sunday morning.
Suck it up.
I just like drinking alcohol on Sunday morning.
All right.
I'm a coffee guy in the morning. Give me 2-3 cups of good French roast.
I do that first. That's the first thing I do, Claude.
Yeah, but you get up at what, 2 in the morning or something?
Yeah, 2:15, 2:15.
With the little mother's little helper.
Ooh,
I have been known to do that every day of my life. All right.
Every day. And twice on Sundays.
Right, because I got to do my mix-ups. I got to do my mix-ups on Sundays. Yeah, I'm golf.
Safe weekend. Thank you.
All right, now who wants to close out the thing, Jean?
Jean.
I was gonna say, everyone, please enjoy the weekend. Just go out, get some fresh air. Hopefully, the weather cooperates, and walk. Stay off the TV, stay off the internet. Just hang out with family and friends, talk, drink beer, wine, whatever, doing whatever, fishing, walking, nature trails, whatever that is. Just have fun, get off the internet, just, get off social media, enjoy the golf. You got the British Open going on. That's about it, but it's pretty dry sports-wise,
Dudes, I was on the levee this morning at 4:27 and did 8.3 miles. Boom, in 40 minutes, and I was home, ready for work.
I'll be walking in the morning as well. I'll probably get up at around 5 and go do maybe 5-mile walk around the park, and probably leave my car here in my apartment, walk to the park, do the circle, and then walk back to the apartment.
So we all know the benefits of exercising as we age.
Yes, we do.
Bone density, muscle building, cardiovascular, keeping off the man's poison. You don't want to start on that stuff. You don't want to you pill. Oh no. You want to stay off of all that garbage and do everything natural. Eat right. Have the OG spirits.
My mom gave me a lot of stuff.
And
she
eat
sent
right, exercise, hydrate, stay safe.
Drink that water. Absolutely.
You darn student Putin.
Hey, Ron, I wanted to let you know the St. Petersburg City Council gave their okay to the new stadium for the Tampa Bay Rays. So maybe in a couple of years we'll have a new stadium to replace that Tropicana Field. But yeah, the government said, okay, we like the deal. So I don't know if there's any other roadblocks.
Will this stadium be a multi-purpose stadium?
It'd just be a dome baseball stadium. I read about it in the paper. It was in the paper this morning, Elbow. So yeah.
Okay.
So because I remember that stadium did this one and only Final Four, 1999, where UConn won.
Yeah.
That championship. And I wonder if they're going to do it again. Host another Final Four. Probably not, I guess.
No, they're going to open a brand new stadium, demolish that one. All right. Yeah. So that'd be interesting. I'll have to go travel out there again.
Memorable Final Four, in my experience of viewing the Final Fours, was the one they had in New Orleans here with Michigan. Was it the five
against North Carolina?
They called the TO, and there was no TOs left, and they lost. Man, that was the freshmen. Man, they were doing great.
That was a good Final
Four. The TO, it was like the leader of the bunch.
I was watching that game live, and I was like, wow. And I was like, stunned. And Dean Smith got his second national championship. We should have won more, but that was his second title. And
shouldn't have called the TO, man. Sometimes
great head coach. Rest in peace, Coach Dean Smith.
Okay, well, folks, I guess that's it. So everybody take
Yeah.
care and see
All right,
y'all.
y'all. Later
Bye,
on.
North America.
Have
Bye-bye,
a safe
world.
weekend. See y'all Sunday if you're available.